Let's talk about weekly planning study with AI, and this is just a well structured study that is going to show students what to study, when to study, and how long to study, and when to revise and practice. So, um, weekly planning is very important because many students study randomly without direction, and this is going to lead you to a very much stress and let you forget topics and even poor time management. Now, the weekly study plan helps you to stay organized, cover all topics, and even balance school and personal life together, which is going to improve your consistency. And these are the steps you can follow to plan your weekly study system. And the first one is for you to know your subjects and your priorities. So students should always list all their subjects first, then identify difficult topics, the important topics, upcoming assignment, exams preparation areas, and this is just the foundation of everything for you to plan your weekly study system, after which you divide them into topics. So large subjects can be always be divided into smaller, sections that is going to make it cheaper and more easier to understand. Then after which you create a weekly schedule test. So you have to assign subjects to different days. Example like maybe Monday for maths, Tuesday for English, Wednesday for science, and in that order. So you have to create a schedule. Then you set your daily study hours. What you want to study for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, or any time you want to study. So you have to choose your hours that you're going to be free to study. Let's say Monday you have studied math, so you want to have time for math, maybe 6 o'clock to 7 p.m. And the next that subject you want to study from 7:15 to 8, and maybe 8 to 8:30 for revision. Okay, so depending on what you want, and you can have to always include revision sessions after you study that. Every single day you have to make sure you do revision on the topic you study. So revise all topics, weak subjects, and also check your mistakes. Now you have to also include the practice sessions where you ask AI to give you the particular questions based on the topic that you studied that particular day, and you can always practice those short answer question system. You can ask AI to help you on this, and you're good to go. Then after which you try to create timetables. You also, I mean, explain difficult topics, create quizzes, and summarize notes. This is why you use AI to improve your learning system. Then you avoid overloading yourself because when you learn too much, you lose your concentration. So you have to always be smart and have your short break. You sleep well and rest. Balance the hours so that you will not lose your concentration, after which you are going to review your progress, whether what you are learning is helping you to progress or not. So at the end of every single week you have to check your completed topics, your missed study sessions, and your weak subjects, so that you know the areas you have to improve. After which you have to also know that the weekly study plan is something you have to not to miss. You have to follow and be active with it. So this is an example of a weekly study system you can follow, and it's just a sample for you. Now let's talk about the next one, which is the simple action step altogether, and this is everything we have talked about, and you can always, I mean, follow this to achieve the plan. So from 1 to 10 you have to also make sure you understand it and follow it. Then these are some of the common mistakes you have to not to do as a student. You have to always make sure you study with a timetable. Most of you study without timetable, and it make you to study bias randomly, and you're not going to focus on one lane. So don't skip revision, don't cram before exams, don't study only easy subjects, and don't depend completely on AI. This is very important. Yes, so just know that AI is, a combined support tool. Students should combine AI support tool with real study practice and not to depend wholly on it. And the final lesson is for you to know that a strong weekly study plan will help every student to stay organized, disciplined, and academically prepared for every lessons. And if you follow a structured, I mean, system, you can learn faster, revise better, and even perform more confidently in exams. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next lesson.